Awesome. Excellent. Perfect. Excellent. Thank you. So hi everyone. I just want to say again for the recording, I'm Val. I'm so excited to be your conductor. So I gotta tell you, I don't use the word conductress. Like I just like the gender neutral version of it. So there used to be someone who always used the RESS afterwards. And then, I don't know, they kind of bothered me. So I just steer away from it. But I'm happy to direct this choir. This ensemble choir, and I'm super excited. It's a year in the making. It's actually over a year in the making. I first met with Monique back in October, I think, of 2019 about this project, and we were so sad last year. And when they came to me and said it was going to be September 9th or 10th, something like that, 2020, I was like, okay. And then sure enough, we knew that wasn't going to happen. But I'm glad that we are doing it now and that we're using technology, and that the choir is truly, I believe, one of the few places where the sums are much greater than the whole, and that you don't have to be, all right, welcome. You don't have to be a great singer. You can be a great singer, and you don't have to be a great singer to take part, and it can be really, really cool. And so I'm super grateful that everyone is there. Yay, this my buddies are here. I'm super excited that we are going to make some great music. Also, again, because we have the challenge of not being able to sing together, I'm making myself available to you. I added more. Initially, we were just going to have the 4 weeks or the 3 weeks, but I added basically 2 days per 2 days per week for us to have these drop-ins, and because we're not going to have the normal ensemble singing. I am the fortunate one that'll get to hear all of you, but you won't be able to get to hear yourselves until we have the thing. Although we might decide to have like a little pre-show. That just occurred to me, Michael, that we might want to have a little pre-concert so you can all hear yourselves. Like, so you all know, first of all, by show of hands, how many people have sung in a choir before? Excellent, excellent, excellent. So you know the dress rehearsal and that feeling when everything just finally hits and you're really nervous and you're excited. That is, I think maybe we can replicate that, because we're not going to get that in this environment. It's going to feel, it may feel a little lonely, but it's going to be really beautiful when all of your voices come together. I am so excited too, Danielle. So excited about all of this, that we will be able to, again, make music and using technology. Honestly, if this was 2 years ago, we probably wouldn't have been able to do this, right? We're barely able to do it last year. So this is really great. So I will ask too, if the recordings that you all have access to, the way they're structured is that you can listen to the whole first. I mean, you all hear the song. I decided not to include the links to the recording artist because we're making our own, and I basically replicated. So I commissioned a musician to create the tracks for us. So those are our tracks, and then the musical tracks, and then those are all of my voices on all the parts, so that we can sing together. I clearly did not work at all on the solos because I figured we're going to have a soloist or two or several that will blow it out the water. Just wanted to give you markers so that you could have your vocal parts down. If you're a soprano, what I would do is I look at the lyrics, I would listen to the full track and then practice to the soprano track. That is the same track that you will actually record to. And this is where the magic comes in. Because the way we'll do it, we'll talk a little bit more about this, but ultimately you have everything you need right now to make the recording. And it's just up to you, the rehearsal practice. I would spend just a few minutes every day just really getting it down, because what we don't want is anyone looking at paper when they are doing the video. You really want to engage the camera, and we'll talk about that in our individual sessions. But if you're listening to it, the words are relatively easy. Where we come in, our parts come in. It's relatively easy. You'll hear a cue voice, that's Jared's voice, telling you, oh wait, the verse is coming up. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, that kind of thing. And then we're gonna swap all that out, the music part out, and just have your voice over the final music, and then we're gonna put it together with your faces. And so that's how all the magic will happen. And so I'm super excited about that. Okay, so Michael, now that we have like a nice crew, and the reality is, so like one final thing, the reality is we have maybe another 10, 15 people that have signed up. But if we just had this group here, I'm excited. It doesn't even matter. Janelle and Cindy can tell you, we could have 2 people. I would be so excited. It doesn't matter. We can figure it out. And so with that, I'm going to turn it over to Michael to do the stuff that he was going to do first, and then we'll talk some more about music.
No, thank you so much, Val, for killing time. And I just wanted to say thank you from WOAR, from me, to really sticking on. We've talked about Sing Out Loud for over a year now. Val mentioned that she talked last fall. So the support from the community and just the excitement around Sing Out Loud. It's our first one that we're starting at WOAR. So we're super excited to have you all involved. I will say that we are moving in a virtual component. Tickets are live. General admission is $25. It is a fundraiser, so we're looking to raise funds for our 100% free services that we're providing to all victims and survivors. There is a VIP ticket, which will include a charcuterie board from DeBruno Brothers right here in Philadelphia, swag items from WOAR, and then we'll also have a networking session prior to the 6 p.m. broadcast, networking session on Zoom, and that will include probably a little sneak peek from a special ensemble from the Chorale. So Val will share a little more about that. So expressing my gratitude for the support and the commitment for Sing Out Loud, and also wanted to say thank you to our sponsors. We just confirmed that we had a presenting sponsor this week, Temple University, at $15,000. So we're super excited. Yes, cheers, cheers, cheers. Clap to them, claps to them. The Ladipo Group, Rivers Casino Philadelphia, Consoli Matici Law, Jefferson Health, BMC Benefit Services, Comcast NBC Universal, Health Partners Plans, the Independence Foundation, the Philadelphia Foundation, PNC Bank, and One Pen Management. These are our sponsors so far. As a committee, we're shaking the trees, rattling, and doing any last-minute strides for asks. So if you have any contacts, any prospects, please get in contact with me. I'll send my email in the chat. And I wanted to also just thank Val. Val is a serial entrepreneur. I don't know how she just keeps so organized and dedicated to all of her endeavors. She sits on many boards. She's not only the deputy director and chief experience officer at the Barnes, but is a certified financial planner, has an honorary doctorate, an amazing singer, just really, really compliments to her and for her support of WOAR. So together, we're a strong chorale. Together, we're a strong warrior community, and it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful evening. So shooting that back to Val, but just really from WOAR, from Monique, from all of our clients and staff, thank you for being part of the evening.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you. So I'm super excited. So we had talked about, actually, I'm going to bring up just to talk about the songs. So the songs, I should say, tell you how they came about. A year ago, over a year ago now, Michael and I were talking about what the potential songs could be. And Monique thought about, and I guess Michael thought about, also having an audience choice, and so some of you might have voted for this. So we had several songs. I listened to them, tried to see, there were some that were suggested, some, like, honestly, I just did a Google search, like women's empowerment, and see what would come up. And the songs that came up, then I had to listen to see how they would translate in a live performance. So again, last year, it was supposed to be a live performance, We were going to be on the stage of the the Museum of Natural History. And it's a tiny little stage with a little band, and I was anticipating dancers with streamers, all kinds of stuff. It was going to be really tight. And so really trying to choose music that we could successfully execute in a short period of time. When that kind of fell through, then went back to the drawing board and listened again. And the songs actually held up. Although I don't think we were going to be able to do This Is Me the first time around, because it was just so much going on, and live, this is like a lot. But I think we can pull this off, and will be a showstopper. Rise Up was actually the audience favorite. And that's what folks voted for last year, and we decided to give that. And it's such a beautiful song. And then finally, Warrior is going to be our the song that's sung by our smaller survivor ensemble. And I'm super excited about that. And the words themselves are just so powerful. I should say too, given that we have a short period of time together, you know, the other part of this too, I want this to be enjoyable for you and not like some painful thing that you have to, you know, kind of pull out. So I had a lot of fun recording all the parts. So I'm hoping that you're going to enjoy singing your parts. And then secondly, like I said, for the auditions for the soloist. So what I think I'll do is I'm going to put well, everyone has my email. If you are interested in being a soloist, feel free to just send me an email. Just that way I know to, you know, carve out that space for you. And sometimes I have a feeling that we may run out of slots, one-on-one slots. If that's the case, then I'll work out a time to be with you to go through that. And yeah, I think that's all I have. Thanks, Michael. It's Val at valgay.com. I don't have anything else. We just really wanted this to be like a kind of see each other's faces. Like I said, we might not get together again. We may see if we can do a family, if you will, listen for the 3 songs prior to the event. I will be sending out to you all probably next week, because I'm waiting for the videographer, all the specs that will be needed to do the recording. And I'll tell you really simply, it's going to be setting your phone up and probably listening through your computer. Yes, Janelle, that's tonight. Setting the phone up and listening to your computer. And you can actually, I should say, thank you, Janelle. Your slot, your one-on-one slot can be multiple. You can do one each day if you want. Like it's open to you as often as you want or as little as you want. It's open for you. I'm here for you. It's like office hours. But basically, how you're gonna do it is you're gonna like set your phone up, and we'll talk about how that can happen. You're gonna listen with earbuds in or a headset on through another device like your computer, so that we can't hear, like someone walking by should not be able to hear the music, only your voice, because the camera will pick up your voice, but you need to be able to hear the music so you can sing along, right? And then I'll get both your, I will get your camera, excuse me, your camera view. What we will then do, this is behind the scenes, we're gonna extract your voice and mix it with all the other voices so it becomes a choir, and then give all of that over to the videographer, who will then work magic with all of your faces and the voices. And so again, like if someone can hear the music, then it's too loud, and then we won't be able to use your voice, because that means the music is going to bleed it, and you'll hear him saying, wait, 1, 2, 3. You'll hear all of that in the mix, and we don't want that. So we'll talk a little bit more about that. But other than that, and then Michael, we didn't really talk about attire. Other than, can you talk about the scarves?
Yes. So one moment. Let's see. We have in the mail right now we sent out these scarves that are teal, that are lightweight, and you could wear it around your head, your neck, or your body, whatever. But that should be in your mail, along with a little swag also from WOAR coming soon. And this is the teal, Papa Teal, that we're hoping to have you all wear for the evening against Concert Black. If that, I think that would be great, just to really show that we're all together and in concert attire. So that should be the pop. And if there is time to mail, there will also be a teal lapel pin, hopefully, that we could send out to have in a little adornment as well.
And so someone asked, do you know when it's going to arrive, or when it's when is it going to come?
I shipped it via USPS over the weekend. So fingers crossed, everyone's local Pennsylvania, New Jersey, hopefully within this week or the next week.
Awesome. Excellent. We're really excited about that. Yes, Danielle, and then Claudia. A wonderful choice. Oh, sorry, I'm so bad with these chats. Do you want us to have a background on natural? Yes, thank you. So yeah, great, excellent. So I would love, like, my background is too busy, so I'd love actually a flat background, like, and I don't really care about the color per se. Like, if it's lighter, it'll be great, because if you're wearing black, you want to be able to pop off of that. So if you have a neutral color, a lighter neutral color would be great. White is always good. Light gray, tan. Danielle, the color behind you looks good. I don't know what color that is. That gray? I can't tell from my screen. It's gray. So that's a great color. I'm trying to think what else. Let's see, who else? Michael's color. Do you want us to record standing or sitting? Standing is usually better. Because just when we're singing, our bodies are positioned differently and we can emote more energy. And so that would be great. I'll get more. These are great questions. Michael, can we make sure that we save this chat so that I can turn those questions over to the videographer also to make sure he can address some of those things. So
Sorry, are you opposed to doing a virtual green screen thing? Because I don't have, sounds weird, I don't have any light colored walls in my house. So can I just do a virtual screen?
Yeah. As long as it doesn't interfere, because sometimes with the green screen, you move a little bit and then we get half your face, so like if you can get a virtual screen where we're not missing part of your body, I'm absolutely fine with that. Yes.
May I share something with you,
yes.
Ticzon, with the whole group? I have a green screen, and this earlier when I was listening to the songs, I downloaded a free virtual white screen. They come in different. Yeah, there. Just type in free virtual white background for Zoom.
Oh wow!
And so I found they come in all shades of white, but I did that thinking that that's what we'd have to do.
Perfect.
So just type it in, and then you have your green screen behind you.
That's awesome. Thank you, Claudia. Excellent. What if we all had the WOAR logo on the background? I actually think that's a great idea, Janelle, but I think it'll be too much, actually, because I think it would, if you think about it, if WOAR was in like 30 panels, it'd be a little overwhelming. Thank you. What do you want us to record in? I will find out. Oh, so usually, you mean like the 4K 30, 180? I'll find that out from the videographer, and I will send that out to you separately.
Yeah. Do you want us to record in Zoom?
Oh, in Zoom? No. I want you to record using the camera on your phone. Yeah. Most cameras today, unless you have a flip phone like mine. Oh, actually, my dad no longer has a flip phone. I can't even make fun of him anymore. So, okay, sorry, Izzy, sorry. But even so, Izzy, don't record on your flip phone. That would be the case where, can you listen to music on the phone? Do you have another, okay, cool. So you
I
have
could
two of
borrow
the,
some, but everyone around me has a smartphone. I'm sure I
Okay.
could.
perfect, perfect. Claudia, I'll let you know whether or not it's landscape or portrait. I'll find all of those things out. And hopefully, and these are all great questions too. I love the suggestion of the white background. We may just go with that because that will give us the most, uniform look. I was really trying to make it easier on everyone, but I think that would be really fantastic if we could all download that relatively easily. And I'll share that with the videographer and that'll be in the package. Yes, Dina.
But if we're not recording via Zoom, it won't work.
Oh, right.
Sorry.
That was your question too, wasn't it, Danielle?
Val, that's why they pay me the big bucks. That's that right there. You got it all. That's it. That's why I'm a consultant. Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
That's awesome. Okay, so we'll figure something out. I'll ask.
Val, I have another suggestion
Go
for
ahead.
your videographer.
Mhm.
Because I've done this with another group. They had us download an app called Auphonic, AUPHONIC.
Mm-hmm.
Auphonic voice recorder. It's an app that you can, and it's much stronger than the recorder. You get a better sound than the recorder on your cell phone. So
Okay,
just
awesome.
you may want to pass that by your committee.
Perfect. So let me ask you this. What about the video aspect?
You do that from your phone.
Right, but
It's all of it. It's both.
It's
it's
both.
both
Yeah.
phone and okay, got it. Perfect. Awesome. Excellent.
Because you'd have to turn on your camera.
Got it. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Excellent. So I will have him check that out. Thank you. Thank
You're
you so much.
welcome.
Great. Takes a village. Welcome, Kelly. This is awesome. Okay, so it's now 6:30 and we're gonna go into our individuals. Has anyone who wanted to get a slot not been able to sign up for a slot?
Can I just ask
Mhm.
if the 6:30 slot is already full or if I could join it?
Sure, so I think we have Janelle and Dina. Anybody else at 6:30? Donna, you're at 6:30 too? Oh, wait.
I haven't signed up for a slot.
Oh, okay, perfect. So Izzy, it looks like 6:30 is fine. Awesome. Perfect. Thank you, Taylor. Taylor, did you sign up for tomorrow? Oh, wait. Oh, you believe so? Okay, cool. Okay, great. Perfect. So just so for everyone to know, like all the slots are open. In my mind, it was going to be a weekly check-in, which is why I added another day with all those 10-minute slots. And honestly, I don't think it'll take more than 10 minutes because it's really, you'll see. But if there are slots, if there's times that you're available, but there's no slots or you're not available when I am we will send the links. Michael, can you send those links out or put them in the chat?
Mhm. And there's time tonight and tomorrow, right? For
Yeah.
this week, Val.
There
Yep.
should be time tonight and tomorrow. Yes.
Yes.
When you go into the way it is this link is called You Can Book Me, and you'll see the available slots, and literally you can just
Okay.
click on it. And then once it's full, you'll get a note saying, "Oh, so sorry, somebody else just got that slot." But again, this is a way for us to we can have sectionals. I mean, I think it's going to be a much easier way. So for the 3 of us or the 4 of us that are on at any given time, the way I see us working this is, we'll talk about any questions that someone has. And if you want to sing for me or sing for us, that's perfectly fine. And we can go from there. All right. Does anyone else have any questions before we break for tonight?
No. Oh, I didn't get the links for the songs.
Oh, okay. So there is only one link that has everything in it, and you should have gotten that. So I'm going to put that here. I'm going to put it in the chat right now, and then that way you can get it and save it. And you should be able to, yep. Hold on one second. So I also wanted to make it as easy as possible for you by just having one portal that you can just find everything in. So you just go right back to that portal. You should be fine. Okay, so in that document, oh, I just sent it to Danielle, sorry, hold on. Everyone. Okay, so in this Google Doc is everything. So it's the links to the songs, the lyrics, as well as the link to checking in a one-on-one session.
Okay.
The only thing that's not here is the link for the Survivor ensemble. I sent that out last night, I think, or 2 days ago. I can't remember when that was. Maybe that was yesterday. I can't remember. But that's but everything that the big ensemble needs is right here. Okay. Any other questions? So again, if you're thinking about singing a solo, depending on how it works, it may be one person singing the entire song. We may break the song up into multiple solos. Like I just don't know. We don't know until we see it. Let me know. Just send me a quick note, letting me know, and that way I can reserve an audition spot for you before I make my decision. And if you have any questions, any comments, anything like that, please feel free to go ahead and also drop me a note, and I'll do my best to work it out with you.
I'll be staying on the Zoom. I know Val's going to jump into the one-on-ones, but if anyone has any questions, I could help answer and then get them to Val if we need further clarification. So, yeah.
Oh, yes, Dina.
Is there a different Zoom address for the one-on-one?
Yes. Yep.
Oh.
The one-on-one is different. It is a different address, and I see Dina. We are already on. So I'm going to put that in the link right now too. So
Okay.
just so you know, and that's why it was confusing. This was set up by Michael and WOAR, and all of the one-on-ones are set up by me. Does that make sense? And so the one-on-one Zoom, the way it's going to work with the one-on-ones, once you get your slot, you will get an email confirmation and even a text confirmation with all of the information there. Do you see that, Dina, at all? You should have gotten that.
Sorry, I'm in the wrong office account. I have 2 office accounts. Sorry.
No worries.
There.
But no worries. I'll put the link in right now though, so that way you'll.
Thank you.
Sure, no problem. No problem.
Thank you.
Sneak peek from Val.
Sorry, thought I was muted.
Okay, wait 1 second, Dina. All right, this is super exciting. Super, super, super exciting. Okay, here we go, Dina. I'm gonna put this in. Awesome, Danielle. I just saw yours and you're awesome. Excellent. Cool. Okay, Dina, you see that? Awesome. Okay, everyone, I will see you soon. And thank you so much. Thank you for saying yes. Thank you for supporting our community. And this is going to be so much
It's going to be great.
Yes.
Thanks,
All
Val.
right.
Thanks,
So
everyone.
much.
Take care. Bye.
Good to meet everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Lakeisha.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm staying in the meeting because I basically missed the meeting. Because I
Okay.
had another meeting that ran long.
No
So
worries.
What did I miss?
Thanks so much for joining in. Same here. Same. Lakeisha just wanted to.
Just making sure I'm clear on everything so I can relay it to my sister to make sure that both of us are on point.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Val, just I'm going to, is it okay if it's recorded right now? All right.
Fine.
Great. So tonight was just the kickoff, just a meet and greet with everyone, see each other's faces, because I don't think there's going to be another opportunity where we could all gather together. Val just got an idea saying maybe later on down the line when there's like we could do like a unveiling of the final piece right before it's live online. So from here on out, Val's rehearsals will be one-on-one. So Val sent the calendar link that, oh, Donna is joining in. Let me just admit her in case there's a few questions. Hi, Donna. Oh.
I lost my 2 links. Can you send them to me by email? Or
is it the one for to join Val's?
To join Val's, her time slots?
Yes. Sure, yeah.
And also the drive.
Okay, I could send the drive. I won't be able to send the Zoom link though for the
No, just the link that says meet me or
that to book the time.
Yes, to book the time.
Okay. Yes.
And also the Google Drive.
I can do that. Sure thing.
I'm sorry, guys, to interrupt.
You're fine.
Okay.
No worries. All right.
All right. Thank you.
Sure. I will send it within the next 5 minutes if that's okay,
fine.
Donna.
That's fine.
Okay. Thanks, Donna. I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks. Bye. Bye, ladies.
Bye. Oh, bye. Looking at my monitor.
Okay. So what Donna mentioned, there has been a link sent out on Google Drive. Kelly, are you on the emails right now to
Yes.
Okay, great. So there has been a link. There's a document. So the link has 2 songs, or the document has 2 songs. This Is Me and Warrior. Warrior was the fan favorite, the community voted song. So that will have separate recordings for the different song parts, and then a different recording that has like the cues that Val said, like sing now, and then that sort of thing. So we'll listen to them, and there's also a sheet that has the lyrics. You'll listen to them prior to your one-on-one session that you'll book on Val's calendar. She sent that link, and it's also in the document. The one-on-one times, you could have as many as you need. It's from here all the way up until the 9th of April, because that's when we're asking for the recording. So as many times as you want to meet, even if you don't have a time, you'll see availability on Val's calendar. Ask for it if you need it. So you could record tonight if you're game for it, or you could record after how many times you want to rehearse. Val's figuring out the best way with the videographer, if we're getting landscape or portrait, if there's going to be a background, a digital background or natural background, and also some other details that she'll follow up with. We are requesting concert black in the recording. So all black.
That's about attire. Okay.
Yes, with a little pop of teal. So we are sending out scarves and possibly lapel pins later on the month, but the scarves are on the way. If this doesn't work, just a pop of teal would be great in the recording. And yeah, the Sing Out Loud is Thursday. So the broadcast will be Thursday the 22nd, 6 p.m. There is going to be a VIP networking event that the smaller Survivor ensemble will be able to tune into. There will be a special song and some other Survivor messages that evening. So 5:30 is for VIP. Their general admission tickets, $25. It is a fundraiser for our programs and services, and then VIP is $75, and that will include the VIP networking session prior with sponsors, De Bruno Brothers kind of charcuterie board, and then WOAR swag that the VIP ticket holders need to pick up at the WOAR offices. So other than that, just super thank you to both of you, to the chorale. What questions can I answer?
Did I see the whole chorale on the screen? Is this everybody?
Oh no, that's there. We have what, 16 tonight? We have about 10 others, about close to 30, 28. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And Val's going to also bring in some professional singers too. So
Okay.
the final clip will have everyone. And again, Val got excited. So hopefully we'll have like another meet and greet kind of viewing party prior to the evening.
Okay.
Okay. I don't think I have any other questions. I'm tired, so don't. I'm like,
It's a long day.
Yeah.
I think that's.
I'm good, and I have my check-in with Val at 7, so.
Oh, okay.
I signed up for that. I just missed this kickoff meeting.
Yeah.
So we can definitely sign up for next week, opposed to having to have it this week, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. I think Val just requests just one-on-one, at least one-on-one session, just to, meet and explain anything. But yeah. Final ways to submit the recording, Val's going to determine that later and share it out to the chorale.
And the email you sent me today includes all of the recordings for everything, or just the Survivor stuff? Is that everything?
Yes, that's Survivor stuff. So I will send you everything, Lakeisha.
Okay. All right.
Great. And if you want to share with me your sister's email.
I'll send you her email as well.
Okay,
yeah.
great.
So she can have that stuff direct to her, and I don't have to be.
Sure.
But I just was filling her in and just making sure that I pulled her in like literally 5 minutes before this call.
Oh, thank you, Lakeisha. Oh, I'm excited to hear both of you say. Everyone's saying, yeah.
We'll see about that.
Lakeisha's on staff at WOAR, so.
I had to admit, I thought I saw WOAR in the background in your screenshot, so I figured you must work there. Cool. Well, great. It was nice to meet both of you.
Yes.
Well.
Nice meeting
you. I'm going to go get ready for my one-on-one.
All right. Thank you for being a part. Bye, Kelly. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye. And can you just relate a file for me that we both will be on together?
Yeah.
That's way she knows. And one of us is an alto, one of us is a soprano, so it actually might work good for us.
Easy peasy. I'll relay that now. Lakeisha, and if you can also sign up on the Google form, because I think that's how Val's like grabbing her own email. Okay. Yeah.
I sent it to my sister as well. I just haven't had the opportunity to do it yet myself.